Origin just wants to reaction. This is a world where Germany went communist. Hearts of Iron 4 with channel iSorrowproductions. Yeah, this is one of the latest video I guess from this April this year. Yeah, usually I watch ISP's videos from like 2 or 3 years ago. Rarely I watch latest ones. I thought people have been telling me that his quality is just better. With the latest Hearts of Iron. And it's past Hearts of Iron 4, so its AI is also kind of better. So its newer videos are interesting. That's what people tells me. So yeah, let's watch this one. I love ISP and basically, Hearts of Iron for the way he plays it. Boken, obviously I've seen Boken's video, the Maxer also has some of them. So basically they play as multiplayer, but ISP is the only one so far, I think. No, there are other channels too, but ISP is the only one who's really interesting when he plays single player, right? Offline campaign, and just, uses different type of setups to create a weird alternate history. It's really fun. So let's watch it.
Alright. No funny business. Who was it? Which one of you touched must begin. Hello everyone, Internet Cringe Lord here, back again to entertain you for roughly 10 to 15 minutes. And we're still rolling through the mods. In fact, you just saw me play this mod last time. It is Chant of the Forgotten. And if you remember that video, you'd very much know that I wanted to check out the German communist path, because why the hell not? There he is. The true hero of World War II, the man who killed it. Gonna look really bad out of context, isn't it, if you just get that first bit? But don't worry, I'm sure no one would do that on the internet. You know what, screw it. Historical AI is going off. We are going to unleash the chaos today. As you know, I have been burnt too many times by that historical AI, so
Wait a minute, so what, historical AI just makes sure that certain key history events happens during this game, doesn't matter how much different approach you take, is that it? If you turn that off, it's just chaotic, like anything can happen. This game's functions are really good, apparently.
Can only imagine what's going to happen today. Alrighty then, so today we are ignoring, the normal path and the smelly Kaiser path and going to communism. Which again is kind of surprising that they never actually added this with the little part they added. Which DLC was it? I always forget. It was one of the weird ones. I'm pretty sure, was it the China one? Was it Waking the Tiger? They added this, I think. But they never added like a communist one, but they just had a democratic and Kaiser. So now we get a communist path. So I'm pretty sure it will work exactly the same as doing the Civil War and going against Mr. Schmitty Witty as it does in vanilla. So we shouldn't have too much to worry about, unless they're going to throw me a curveball somewhere. Alright, so the question is, which out of you great powers is about to unleash the most chaos today? Because it could be any of you. Remember guys, if you love Hearts of Iron 4 content and want to see, hit the subscribe button down below. Only 4% of Timmies are subscribed to the channel. Let's get the other 96%. Please can you all go kindly ask your mother if you can subscribe to the internet funny geography man. Don't worry everyone, I have brought peace back to Germany by making war and the anti-fascist offers support, and I will love it. I won't lie, I just set up the AI to just go in.
Wait a minute, here's what I'm thinking. Like, say like, this actually happens, like Germany did win. First of all, how would it even happen, right? After Weimar Republic, I mean, everybody had this kind of a nationalist type of, feeling to them rather than communist feeling in a way, right? I mean, in Russia, they wanted to, overthrow the Tsar and make sure that every common person is doing fine. Basically, what communism is, right? What communism is stand for. That's not the case with Germany. After the Weimar Republic, there wasn't that approach, right? Nazism is kind of literally opposite of what communism was. So how would that even work? Like, how would even communists? I guess Nazism rise up and somehow fails, and communists rise up now. So would they have been as strong as they were in World War II if they would have become communist, right? Because lots of things changes at that point, right? Leadership changes, right? How they operate changes, what their goals are, how extreme they are, that changes. I don't know.
And kind of left the computer for a couple seconds, and I've actually come back to very favorable results, but also a lot of equipment lost, and actually the casualties aren't as bad as I thought they'd be. That just triggered some sort of repressed Central American memory for me. There you go. Easy, boom, breezy. And, oops. I accidentally hit the war crime button. And now it's time to throw out the old men with stupid hats and bring in the men with mustaches. Right, so because we asked for help off the anti-fascist, we can now do Rota Morgan. No, I cannot believe it. The German Empire has run off to East Prussia. Cringe. Oh, they took all the generals with them, so I guess I'm left with Staffen Hoffman. But they didn't take the boats, but they did take the leaders of the boats, so we've got Heinz Schmidt now. Alright, we're taking a quick breather to bring a quite literal meaning to Volkswagen. Oh, the Second Austrian Civil War. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to come and deal with that at some point. Sorry about this, Wilhelm, but your short-lived kingdom is in fact very short-lived. Yeah.
Netherlands is dead.
Very short-lived. There we go, back where you belong. Oh god, I just realized that Austria actually has a, yep, pretty in-depth focus tree. Alright, just working our way down the tree here, and then we've got to choose which way we actually want to go here. Right, so we can go ahead, become Stalinist, anti-Soviet, or the NKVD madman. And personally, I don't trust the communist quote-unquote brothers to the east, as this man looks a bit sus. Plus, Karl Koch is way more pronounceable than Ernst Fuhlmann and Eric Milk. Hold on a second. You look a bit familiar. Alright, first things first, we gotta deal with the Austrians. Oh yeah, also good news everyone, I found...
Did he put makeup on and I guess came across as some other guy and changed his name? Because it definitely looks like him.
Some new generals. We got the man himself, Mr. Koch. Alright, so you boys are gonna welcome the loving embrace of communism, right? Because it doesn't look like you're about to put up much of a fight from those troops down there. Well, welcome to communism. Yeah, this one's a little bit of a freebie, let's just say that. Look at that. That was a peaceful occupation. Aside from the few thousand people that got shot, but that's about it. Alright, we get some very, very nice buffs going down all of these here. So, yep, that's gonna be juicy. So, as you can see, the economy is feeling pretty cool right now. So also might be a little bit of spoilers, really. Oh god, UK did revisit colonial policy. The lag will be incoming as they decolonize. Right, so we're going to bring the revolution to the world first, while we build like a madman. Oh, and Turkey is now to Turkey. You ever just accidentally turn day-night cycle on? Feel like I'm being abducted. POV. You are a sentient lighthouse. That's weird. There is 2 Indias, but the one that's still allied with the British has the Indian flag, and then the one that's not allied to the British, that doesn't seem right. Right, boys, I'm here to help.
Okay, what? Okay. Huh. Well, that's interesting.
With the British has the Indian flag, and then the one that's not allied to the
They don't need to be allied. They're already British. That's the whole point.
British. That doesn't seem right. Right, boys, I'm here to help. Oh, would you look at that? They've gone ahead. They've come to their senses and decided to switch. No, they've just stolen their time to spread the revolution. Oh, I think I lost my tanks. Oops. I looked away for a second. I don't even know where I left them, but they are definitely not here anymore. Oh, it begins. Well, didn't see that one coming. Yeah, I really did not quite see this one coming. I'm just gonna go back to building my boats, I think. Yes, Mr. Stalin, please teach me about armies and stuff. Totally won't.
Seriously, man. Germany turns communist, right? Obviously, Soviet Union is communist. Some part of India, half of the India was also turning communist. Also, places are turning communist. Italy is turning communist. If this had happened in real world, what level of panic attack would the USA had, right? Okay, holy shit, we have to fight all of this just because of the ideology.
Come back to bite you. Can't really tell if that's going too well for you there, Italy. How'd you get naval invaded by Yugoslavia? Yeah, I might just sit here and just relax, you know, just let the world burn while I just build Germany. Well, blinking you'll miss it, eh? Although I was thoroughly enjoying watching the Yugoslav offense. Alright, it's gonna be very interesting to see how recovered Danzig will work if, well, I'm not sure who I'm going to be recovering it from. Ooh, my seeds of deceit are most certainly spreading far and wide down here. Well, yeah, that didn't do anything. Let's go ahead and see if this one does something. Oh, it begins. They're joining me! There you go. Me and Argentina versus the world. Also gives me a convenient place to flee to if things ever go badly, am I right? Wink. I'm just playing the politics game today. Don't have to do any conquering when I'm getting the best of all the lands in my faction. Oh no, my Guatemalan ally. I will rescue you with my friend Argentina. That's right, brother.
Yeah, okay. So everybody has this kind of conspiracy theory about how Hitler didn't actually die, just ran over to Argentina. I mean, there are lots of, Nazi, I guess, commanders or whatever, main people did actually went there, right? Who was that? The torture guy, Mengele, I think it was his name, right? I'm forgetting that. He also went there, if I remember correctly, right? And he was still fucked up. I don't remember exact story. Did I hear it from Grand Tour or something? I don't remember where I heard it, but he was still fucked up even when he went to Argentina. I was doing some weird shit there. So yeah, that's just like, okay, I know it's a conspiracy theory, but conspiracy theory with some basis there, right? Because people did actually went there.
I'm here to help the revolution, even though neither of you are communist. So, whoops. And look, you can't complain about the lack of war in this video, okay? Because I'm at war right now. Yeah. I think what's gonna happen with this, Guatemala, is I did all the work, so I get all the land. Look at that. Now you are definitely communist. Oh man, this front line is just not looking healthy for anyone involved. These Soviet troops are just starving. I'm loving the British AI just keep releasing stuff, guys, as if this game didn't need to go on any longer. Oh my, they actually managed to do it. And yeah, Finland apparently got very scared there and wants immediately to join my faction. But before I go in on anyone, I've been waiting for the Soviets to just roll over Poland, which they haven't managed to do. But now that they've opened the front from here and cleared it all.
Look, Soviet Germany is basically expanding, right? Italy is expanding, obviously. When lots of countries are expanding, becoming bigger, is this really historically accurate that UK would have let go of lots of its kingdom around the world, right? Because when it did, right, it was the time to do it, right? It's understandable at a world point of view. But if, if major powers like this were taking over land and just getting bigger and bigger, I don't think UK would have let go of any land at that point, right? Just out of fear of security.
Up, maybe they'll be able to do it, then I could just roll on through, but otherwise I'd have to go through Italy and round here, which I don't want to do. Oh, there you go. Finally, and that cost you quite a bit, didn't it? Well, doing this focus is definitely summoning the horde to the borders, eh? Right, plan pretty simple. Big arrow, go into Soviet Union. Oh god. France is in a civil war right now. This is a very intense civil war too. They don't even have anything on the border with me. So I'm just gonna go and make the most of it. Front lines are gonna get a little tricky when we go down here though, because yeah, common turn is everywhere. Hey, look. At least I finally got Danzig back. Yeah, I might as well bring the gang in too, right? You guys will definitely want to join. Alright, I thought the front line over here was getting a little bit confusing, but I don't know what the hell's going on over here. As cursed as all the front lines might be though, we are in fact winning. Hilarious part is, okay, like I overtook the most casualties immediately, but I didn't realize that the 6.2 million casualties
Alright. Obviously, the start of the video I said like if they did went communist, they wouldn't been same as they were in World War II. But at the same time, they would have, I guess, more allies in a way, right? Than Nazi Germany actually had, so they could actually call somebody, right, to help. Obviously, in this game, everybody's turning communist, so yeah, this one actually they can call people to help and attack basically the Eastern Front there.
Poland was the second best compared to the Allies. You guys, you need to pull yourself together. I'm really hoping the Allies can like do something down here so I don't have to deal with Italy, because the front line is a bit too big. Who do I even have to capitulate? Just Soviet Union and Italy. Okay, that's all I need to do. Oh, the Americans have landed. Please. Okay. Oh, okay, that is one down. I don't care if America takes it. I just didn't want to deal with it fully. Man, Spain just looks like post-peace conference Spain. And that's worrying. There's quite literally like nothing left.
US is like, we are gonna stop all this aggression in Europe and help them out. And just like, yeah, I thought you were there to help them out. Yeah, we did help them out, and we helped ourselves out too. We took the land.
In the Soviet front over here now, they have finished off at 8 million casualties, 4 million to me. Oh lord. Freedom! There you go. The perfect Spain. Alright, well there you go. That was our communist Germany run.
Damn, that jab at Spain civil war is too good.
Soviet Siberia and Soviet Union there. Very interesting. But yes, if you enjoyed our little run as communist Germany, which you should, it was very fun and very
it was fun.
Well, I did want it to be chaotic, but I wasn't expecting it to get that chaotic that quickly. Oh, I just realized these are still called Reich protectorates, even though I don't think we're much of a Reich right now. But yeah, if you enjoyed this mod, feel free to leave a like and subscribe.
You're gonna call it right? We're communist here. Yeah, I know how much these games loves turning everybody into communism. Communist countries, right? So this is not surprise where as soon as Germany is like we are communist, he just turn off that historical AI thing. That's it. Half of the countries are communist, because why the fuck not? Even India is like half of the India became communist. I love this channel. There's always some ridiculous concept here and there. Right, well, there was a world where Germany went communist. Hearts of Iron 4 version iSorrowproductions. If you like my next one, subscribe. Check out the playlist I created for Paradox Games reaction with different channel reactions that I did, I guess. And yeah, I'll see you next time.